Bellator MMA from Sioux Falls. The time has come for the main event of the evening. 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Sanctioned by the South Dakota Athletic Commission Chairman Mike Kilman. And now, first introducing the blue corner. At 5'10", weighing in 171 pounds even, as a former middleweight title challenger, his comeback through the welterweight division finds him ranked now at number 7, as tonight he stands with 17 professional victories, 6 defeats from New London, Connecticut, Irish Brennan. And across the cage, his adversary tonight fights out of the red corner at 5'9", weighing in 170.6 pounds. Coming off his world title challenge, he stands as a professional with 14 victories, just 2 losses. Hailing from Webster, the South Dakota native, tonight enters as the #1 ranked contender. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Logan Storley. Your referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Okay, guys, been over the rules in the back. There were no further questions from either of you. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out ready to fight.
Storley competing in his 4th consecutive scheduled 5-round fight. Ward, a former Bellator middleweight title challenger, in his 2nd scheduled 5-round affair. Nobody thinks it's going the distance.
I sure don't. Brennan just needs to keep going back to that.
Level change, single leg, the takedown, and Ward looking for the choke.
Yeah, but you see Logan having to turn out of that.
Scramble by Storley, looking for the ankle pick, and they're back on their feet. Kick by Ward.
What was that? I never saw him go into the
second head kick, or second kick, and the first one paid huge dividends against Sabah Homasi. He said, I trained with Team Turbo for a week, and I'm throwing kicks now, looking for a submission.
Look, one thing about Brennan Ward, he does have a ton of power. Strong, and his grip is incredibly strong.
And he's got 4 submission.
Logan needs to be careful where he puts his neck when he's fighting Brennan.
Including a guillotine choke, but they break, and back to the feet they go, and the jab, stab by Ward, and there's a nice counter right hand by Storley.
Jab. Brennan needs to just stick on that jab. Continue to stick that out there. Look for your timing, and then follow it up with that power in the right hand.
Left hook caught, the lead left hook caught the jaw of Storley. Feint from Ward. Fans rallying behind Storley, looking for the takedown, and they are scrambling with Storley in top position. 2 minutes gone in the first.
Very nice takedown by Logan. He ran that through, did not stop in that scramble. That's why he ended up in the top position here. But he needs to do damage when he's in this top position. He cannot just sit and try to control it.
For this camp and for many camps now, but for the first time since he retired, the legend Ruthless Robbie Lawler helping Logan Storley prepare for this fight. And you know what? Lawler, a better version of Brennan Ward in terms of what he was able to accomplish. So able to really come up with a strong game plan for a guy of that ilk.
Robbie Lawler very similar with the type of power.
And there is Ruthless Robbie Lawler and Jason Stroud in the corner. And what a way for Lawler to go out. An amazing career.
Amazing career, because the guy fought everywhere.
Man, he was here on Showtime a decade ago with the Elite XC.
Elite XC, Strike
Force. And then went, what's he, 20 years old in the UFC? Yep. And then now almost 2 decades. Unbelievable.
Good control by Logan, but again, yes, you're controlling him, but you're not fighting him. You got to open up with those strikes like he's trying to do right there. And there's times when you've got to open up the corner where he possibly can actually get up, but go for it and land those big strikes.
Ward representing Whaling City MMA. We mentioned at the top of the telecast, both of them with wrestling backgrounds. Storley obviously much more decorated, four-time All-American at the University of Minnesota. But you know that Ward had to prepare for all facets of the fight. And this one takedown delivering big dividends here, chewing up a lot of time in the first round. Final minute.
All that nice work that Brennan was able to do with the jabs. Those shots in the middle, which were good. But we're starting to be overtaken with just the small amount of volume that Storley is putting out here on the ground. But it's still some volume, and he's landing shots.
Half-minute left in the first round. Ward trying to buck. Meanwhile, wide base by Storley, peppering the body with strikes.
Ward is not used to being
Heavy top position.
This is not a normal position. If the fight hits the ground normally in a Brennan Ward fight, he's the guy that's usually in the top position.
Clash of styles, wrestler versus striker. Round one goes to the wrestler. We begin round at number 2. Jab from Ward. A little more fluid, a little more flow to Ward, getting round 2 started.
What you're seeing from Ward, he's trying to bait Logan into coming into that jab. He wants him to step forward.
His hands, right uppercut by Ward. Sniper here in round 2.
Well, one of the things that Brennan Ward you might want to think about is keeping those hands down low. And keeping them ready for that takedown because the hands are down lower.
Wow. The jab is really being a huge factor here in the opening minute of round 2, and that uppercut also finding a home. So, again, a strong start in the jabbing department like we saw in round 1. But this time, Ward able to land even more in the early going.
Been very accurate in parts of this round. You can see he's very relaxed in what he's doing. That jab is money.
Oh, nice jab to the body as well. Nice overhand right and a left.
Logan's gonna be shooting. You know he's looking for that opportunity.
Calf kick by. Storley changes levels and gets another takedown. That's funny. I was saying they're booing the takedowns earlier and they cheer initially, but here come the boos again. 3:15 left in the second. I can watch Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night on pure stand-up fight coming your way. This is mixed martial arts, wrestling part of the game. 3 minutes left in the second, scheduled for 5.
Here's where Ward needs to really utilize that cage. Get his back up against the cage and start working and framing himself up to standing. He cannot sit here with Logan on top of him.
Told us, hey, if he gets me down, there is a possibility he could hold me down for a round, but I don't see him being able to do that for 5 rounds. We'll see.
I got 1 arm, stand up. Let's stand up, I got 1 arm. Stand up.
Well, Ward providing us with his own play-by-play. We'll listen. Full mount achieved by Storley, ground and pound.
As we talked about it, Storley's got good ground and pound. He's got big, heavy elbows. He lands heavy strikes. And then he gets to it. Half guard here, side control, mount. Look out.
Short elbow strikes by Storley. Continues to drill Ward with the right hand. Ward forced to give up his back. And there's some more shots. Ward covering up, but punches are getting through. Ward trying to get back to his feet. Storley doesn't allow him to do so. And Storley mixing the wrestling and striking beautifully.
Yes, he is, and this is what you're looking for. He starts to get up, return him to the mat, and continue that ground and pound.
Pound and pound, hammer fist, Logan Storm. Storley storms back to the win column.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, as a result of unanswered strikes, referee Jason Herzog steps in, waves off the contest officially. 4 minutes, 5 seconds into round number 2 for the winner by TK.